Hey, what's going on, everybody? Happy Sunday. Hope you guys have been having a nice weekend here. We got, full slate, 15 matchups on the board here for this Sunday. And before I get started, go and like and subscribe, guys. Support the channel. And, we're going to get started with these matchups. 15 matchups on the board, starting with the Miami Marlins versus the Boston Red Sox. The Marlins 24-27, the Red Sox 31-20. Pitching for the Marlins is Sandy Alcantara with an ERA of 3.46. He's 2-4. Pitching for the Red Sox is Eduardo Rodriguez with an ERA of 5.06. He's 5-3. Boston currently the favorites at -160. Miami +140 with the over/under at 7.5. This is another game, I think there's really good value on the Marlins today. I love Sandy on the mound. Been really great this season for the Marlins. Eduardo's been really nice on the mound as well. I think the Marlins are going to catch the Red Sox sleeping today. +140, really good value on the Marlins. I'm going to take the Marlins and take them on the run line as well. Next matchup, we have the Baltimore Orioles versus the Chicago White Sox. The Orioles 17-33, the White Sox 29-20. Pitching for the Orioles is Keegan Aiken with an ERA of 6.10. He's 0-0. Pitching for the White Sox is Lucas Giolito with an ERA of 4.04. He's 4-4. White Sox big favorites at -260. Baltimore +220 with the over/under at 8.5. Definitely like Lucas on the mound for the White Sox. Keegan's been giving up his fair share of runs this season. A very big value for the White Sox. I mean, not value, but big spread at -260. Not a lot of value to bet on the White Sox in this matchup. Going to add the White Sox to, a little parlay, get in the even territory. We're going to roll with the White Sox, but I don't hate it if you want to throw a little bit of money on the Orioles. +220 looks like it's the highest on the board in this entire slate for underdog play. So a lot of money could be won if you take the Orioles outright, but we're going to roll with the White Sox. Next matchup, we have the Kansas City Royals versus the Minnesota Twins. Kansas City 24-25, Minnesota 20-30. Pitching for the Royals is Brad Keller with an ERA of 5.72. He's 4-4. Pitching for the Twins is Matt Shoemaker with an ERA of 5.48. He's 2-5. Minnesota currently the favorites at -130. The Royals +120 with the over/under at 9.5. Not much of a pitching advantage in this matchup. Both pitchers pitching just about the same here. And, Minnesota's not that impressive to me to be the -130 favorite here. Much more value on the Royals today. We're going to roll with the Royals on the money line. And anyone I like on the money line that's an underdog, we're going to roll them out on the run line as well for safety, honestly. Next matchup, we have the San Diego Padres versus the Houston Astros. The Padres 33-19, the Astros 27-23. Pitching for the Padres is Blake Snell with an ERA of 4.50. He's 1-1. Pitching for the Astros is Zach Greinke with an ERA of 3.97. He is 4-2. Both teams currently in a pick'em at -110 with the over/under at 8. Tough matchup. Definitely tough matchup. Two really good teams here. I'm going to go with the Padres, me being a San Diego guy. Got to roll with the Padres here, but you can really go either way in this matchup. Should be a fun one. Not too much of a pitching advantage. Both pitchers pitching pretty well here. I'm going to lean with the Padres. Next matchup, we have the Los Angeles Angels versus the Oakland Athletics. Los Angeles 22-29, Oakland 31-22. Pitching for the Angels is Jose Quintana with an ERA of 7.92. He's 0-3. Pitching for Oakland is Cole Irvin with an ERA of 3.92. He is 3-6. Oakland currently the favorite at -150. LA +130 with the over/under at 8.5. Love Oakland in this matchup. Jose's been really bad on the mound for the Angels here. Cole Irvin's Corbin's been pitching very well for Oakland during this season. Can't trust Jose on the mound for the Angels. We're going to roll with Oakland. Next matchup, we have the San Francisco Giants versus the Los Angeles Dodgers. The Giants 31-20, the Dodgers 31-20. Pitching for the Giants is Kevin Gausman with an ERA of 1.53. He's 5-0. Pitching for the Dodgers is Clayton Kershaw with an ERA of 2.94. He's 7-3. Dodgers opening up as favorites at -165. San Francisco +155 with the over-under at 7. Definitely going to be a pitching battle here. Loving the under at 7. And, man, love both pitchers on the mound here. Should be a battle, honestly. We're going to roll with Gausman, 5-0. We'll see if he can keep that streak going. Pitching phenomenal here. I think there's really good value with this. There's really good value with the Giants in this game. At +155. Not much, not much of a pitching advantage here. Both pitchers pitching phenomenal this season. So I'm going to take the plus money with the Giants here. Next matchup, we have the Texas Rangers versus the Seattle Mariners. Texas 22-31. The Mariners 25-27. Pitching for the Rangers is Hyun Jong Yang with an ERA of 5.47. He's 0-2. Pitching for the Mariners is Yusei Kikuchi with an ERA of 4.02. He's 2-3. Seattle opening up as favorites at -155. Texas +145 with the over-under at 8.5. Yeah, I like the Mariners in this matchup. A little bit of a pitching advantage here. Kikuchi's definitely played a lot better than Yang on the mound here. Don't really love this matchup, but if I had to, I would probably lean with the Mariners here. Gonna roll with Seattle. All right, guys. Next matchup, we have the Colorado Rockies versus the Pittsburgh Pirates. The Rockies 19-32. The Pirates 18-31. Pitching for the Rockies is Kyle Freeland with an ERA of 2.25. He is 0-0. Pitching for the Pirates is Chad Kuhl with an ERA of 6.32. He's 0-1. Colorado opening up as favorites at -125. Pittsburgh +100 with the over-under at 8. Yeah, I definitely like the Rockies in this matchup. Kyle Freeland has been pretty good on the mound this season. Chad Kuhl giving up a lot of runs here. Definitely a pitching advantage for the Rockies in this matchup. We're gonna roll with the Rockies. I just can't talk in this one. Next matchup, we have the Milwaukee Brewers versus the Washington Nationals. The Brewers 26-25. The Nationals 21-26. Pitching for the Brewers is Brandon Woodruff with an ERA of 1.41. He's 3-2. Pitching for the Nationals is Max Scherzer with an ERA of 2.27. He is 4-3. The Nationals opening up as favorites at -120. Milwaukee +110 with the over-under at 6.5. I think there's another game. I think there's insane value for the Brewers on the money line here. Brandon Woodruff has been phenomenal on the mound here for the Brewers. Max Scherzer has been really good on the mound as well. Should be a low over-under here. I do like the under in this matchup. But I'm going to give the slight edge to the Brewers here. I like Brandon Woodruff on the mound. Getting the Brewers on plus money seems like a really solid bet. And, I'm going to roll with the Brewers in this matchup. All right, guys. Next matchup, we have the Philadelphia Phillies versus the Tampa Bay Rays. The Phillies 25-27. The Rays 33-20. Pitching for the Phillies is Zach Eflin with an ERA of 3.84. He's 2-4. We currently don't know who's pitching for the Rays. Be sure to check that out whenever that is actually released. Phillies opening up as favorites at -124. Tampa Bay +114 with the over-under at 8. Definitely liking Philly on the money line here. I like Zach Eflin on the mound. He's been really nice this season. We'll see who ends up pitching for the Rays, but I'm going to give this slight lean to the Phillies. But yeah, we're going to roll with the Phillies here, depending on who is pitching for the Rays here. Next matchup, we have the Atlanta Braves versus the New York Mets. The Braves 24-25, the Mets 24-20. Pitching for the Braves is Max Fried with an ERA of 4.63. He's 2-2. Pitching for the Mets is Jacob deGrom with an ERA of 0.80. He's 3-2. Mets opening up as favorites at -118. Atlanta +108 with the over/under at 6. Yeah, loving Jacob deGrom on the mound. Just been phenomenal this season. Yeah, loving the Mets. Definitely a big pitching advantage in this matchup. We're going to roll with the Mets in this matchup. Next matchup, we have the Cincinnati Reds versus the Chicago Cubs. The Reds 22-28, the Cubs 29-22. Pitching for the Reds is Tyler Mahle with an ERA of 3.75. He's 3-2. Pitching for the Cubs is Jake Arrieta with an ERA of 4.37. He's 5-4. Cincinnati opening up as favorites at -106. Chicago -104 with the over/under at 8.5. Super close matchup here. Not too much of a pitching advantage on either end in this matchup. I kind of like Tyler Mahle on the mound for the Reds here. I'm going to give the slight lean to the Reds in this matchup. You could really go either way here. I'm going to lean with the Reds for this matchup. All right, guys, next matchup, we have the New York Yankees versus the Detroit Tigers. Currently don't know who's pitching for the Yankees. Super late at night when I'm filming these, and they just still aren't released, which is kind of annoying for MLB, but that's just how it's always going to be. They don't release them sometimes till the morning, till late at night. So we never know. So figure out who's pitching for the Yankees. Pitching for the Tigers is Tariq Skubal with an ERA of 5.23. He is 1-7. The Yankees, pretty big favorites at -152. Detroit +142 with the over/under at 9. Yeah, we don't know who's pitching for the Yankees in this matchup, but I definitely don't like Detroit here. Tariq Skubal hasn't been that great on the mound this season. We'll see who ends up pitching for the Yankees, but I'm definitely going to lean the Yankees in this matchup. Next matchup, we have the St. Louis Cardinals versus the Arizona Diamondbacks. St. Louis, pitching for St. Louis is Kwang Hyun Kim with an ERA of 3.09. He's 1-2. Currently don't know who's pitching for the Diamondbacks. Be sure to check that out whenever that actually does get released. St. Louis, pretty big favorites at -156. Arizona +125 with the over/under at 9. Yeah, loving the Cardinals in this one. They've looked pretty good in this series so far. Really hard to trust the Diamondbacks and whoever ends up on the mound for them. I'm going to stick with the Cardinals in this one. And then the last matchup is the Toronto Blue Jays versus the Cleveland Indians. This is the only game on the slate where there's just no money line or over/under for at all, which usually there's always at least one game on the slate that doesn't release any info until the day of. So be sure to check that out. All I do know is that pitching for the Blue Jays is Ross Stripling with an ERA of 5.62. He's 0-3. Pitching for Cleveland is Aaron Savale with an ERA of 3.04. He's 7-1. Just based on that, definitely a huge pitching advantage for Cleveland in this matchup. Aaron's been really great on the mound this season. Yeah, I love Cleveland in this matchup. I'm just going to assume they're going to be pretty decently big favorites in this matchup. We're going to roll with the Indians here. And that's going to do it for the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Good luck with your picks and parlays on Sunday, guys. Have fun watching all the games, and I will see you guys Monday. Have a good one.